Yo. We back with another one and another one, man. This is World War Thinker Podcast, Stories Behind the Craft. I got a special guest for y'all today. She do all and all, everything. She get you right. She can set you up a website.
Yeah.
She can make your business 10x.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of like get in her business real quick and see so I can help my peoples out a little bit, give them some free games, stuff like that. So
Let's do it.
without further ado, man, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Whitney Nicole.
That's what you're gonna say, Whitney. My name is Whitney Nicole. That's it.
Yeah.
You ain't got no like other like things you want to say to the people.
Hey guys. No, for real. What do you want to know? My name's Whitney Nicole. I'm from Orlando, Florida, from Ivy Lane. I went to Jones High School.
Oh, you at Jones High? Oh,
Yes,
shout out
and
to
then
you.
I went to FAMU, and I went to Full Sail. I moved to Atlanta. I was there for about 4.5, 5 years, and now I'm back here.
Definitely. I'm a Jones High alum too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiger in the building. I was stalking your Instagram, and I saw the Jones High shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's a Tiger too.
Why you gotta say stalking? That's a bad way to say it.
Okay, well, I was like
Doing your
doing my
homework, right?
research,
Yeah.
and I saw the Jones High shirt.
Yeah, shout out.
Stalking
Jones
just sounds like cooler, but I'm not a stalker though.
High. For sure. Word of the day.
What's the word of the day?
Yeah.
Okay, you put me on the spot with this one. I would say to do anything that you want to do. Life is so short, and what I'm learning is that you have to take risks in order to be successful. You can't be scary. So take a risk to like really get to where you want to be.
Definitely. I like that. So tell us about your upbringing, where you come from, things of that nature.
Okay, so like I said, I'm originally from Orlando. I went to Washington Shores Elementary, went to Carver Middle School, and then I went to Jones High School. When I was in Jones, I was very active. I was in the band. I was a majorette. I was in SGA, and that's kind of where like my broadcast journey started. So I would do like the morning announcements and things of that sort. But when I was in high school, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to go to college or not. I was telling like my teacher, I don't know if you had Miss Verity when you were there. She was in Avid, but I was like, I want to be like a mechanic or like a cook or something like that. And she was like, no, you're going to college. So I went to FAMU. I studied broadcast journalism. And then when I was at FAM, that's what really started my journalism career. What I did was like interview the upcoming artists or like, you know, Tony Go Hard. I was like, Tony, I like you're my manager. And then I also had a friend from Jacksonville. His name was Trig. He was like my manager. I was like his publicist. And so I started working with the artist called Mal Forte. He's from Jacksonville. And so Trig would like literally have me on his side. Like every time they go out of town, you the publicist, you go talk to these artists. And that's how I built my clientele. So then when the major artists came to Tallahassee, I would like literally just interview them. So I've interviewed Dolph. I've interviewed Lucci. I've interviewed Kodak Black. I've interviewed Solo Lucci. He's based out of Texas. A lot of artists, actually, I've interviewed them. And then I moved to Atlanta. And so I started doing more PR. I used to work for a lady named Ariane Simone. I was like her mentee. She was my mentor. And I was also a personal assistant for Life Jennings. And then I just used to do like red carpet engagements for Bravo, WeTV, and then I moved back home. So I'm here.
Why you left all that good stuff to come back here?
Family. I've been gone since college, and like my aunt who raised me, my mom was like, you know, you've been gone for a long time. She was getting sick, and she was like, you need to come back home because like family means everything to me. And so it was kind of rough for me a little bit in Atlanta because I was working a 9 to 5. I was also a bottle girl. And so I was making more money as a bottle girl. So I quit my 9 to 5. And then the club that I was working at, the owner was actually still in. So that shut down. And so I just had to start over. And then that's when I started doing graphics because I needed to make money. So literally Stilo, shout out to Stilo. He like, we got cool off of Facebook because I call myself like boasting because I was super excited that I learned how to make glitter on Photoshop. And he was like, that's easy. And I'm like, well, excuse me. And like me and him just was like this. And so he actually showed me like how to perfect my craft with logos and making websites and stuff like that. So that's how the graphics started because I was in survival mode.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So when you got back here, how was it? Like, How was the change of scenery going from fast paced to back down to kind of slower pace?
I honestly wouldn't say that it was slow pace. So when I got back here, I still wanted to do stuff in the entertainment industry. So again, like social media, if you don't speak up, like closed mouths don't get fed. So I posted like, is there any radio stations here in Orlando hiring? So at the time it was like 1023 Blazing, I think. And I was working with Jeremy Davis. Shout out to Just Black. And we actually was doing like red carpets here with Black Ink. So we interviewed like Caesar Ford. This is when they just started Black Ink, and they opened the one here in Orlando. So we'll do like the red carpet engagements here as well. And so after the radio station kind of died down, I met with Don Apollo. And so that's what started me off with 98.5, The Wire, which is based out of Pine Hills. It's a nonprofit radio station. So I was with Don them for like 2 years, but we only were doing the Friday and Saturday show. Or is it Saturday and Sunday? It was either Friday and Saturday, but we had to pay to be on the radio station. And so after a while, I got cool with the program director, and he was like, I like you. I like your voice. We're going to give you your own show. So I literally went from late at night to like 11 to like 2 in the morning to the evening show, and now I'm on the midday mix, which we get over 60,000 viewers, and that's from like 10 to 2, 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. So kind of like that prime time. So it's just like taking lemons and making lemonade out of it.
That's lit for sure.
Yeah.
So, what intrigued you about journalism for real? Like, what made you want to sit down or kind of like talk to other people and kind of get to know what they got going on, get to know their story?
I'm nosy. I'm just nosy, and I love to talk. Like literally as a child, my aunt who helped my mom raise me, she brought me a camcorder, and so what I would do is like fake commentate football games and just record everything. And so she also like had me in like oratorical contests. I used to be in a lot of speech contests and things when I was growing up. So I kind of say like she kind of shaped that for me. I had no choice. Like I grew up singing in a choir, reading the church announcements and things of that sort. So it's it was just born in me.
So, what's like the toughest lessons you've learned throughout this journey, your process, you being a powerful woman in this industry?
I would say not to be so naive, and also to put yourself first. Um, Before, like how I am now is different than where I used to be. I always wanted to be like a giver or a people pleaser. Like I always thought like I don't want to step on anyone's toes, or how would this person feel, and then that really can drain you and it hinders you from growing. And like I said, the word of the day is to take risks. Like when I was younger, I didn't care about anything. I was like, this is what I want to do. Like I went to Atlanta, I didn't really know anyone. And so I just put my name out there. Like it was literally just me and my homegirls. They would help me. Like if I had events, I'd be like, this is what you do. You press that button. I'm gonna stand in front of the camera. I got my microphone. And then I started building a team. So just like putting yourself first, as selfish as it may seem, you have to be selfish sometimes in order to get where you need to be. Because if you don't, then you're going to be so busy pouring into other people that you're not pouring into yourself.
Definitely. That's something that I kind of learned throughout my journey so far. Just learning how to be that selfish. But when is there a time where it's like you could be too selfish in a way? Because there are
Um,
times where it's like you could be that come become like the devil or something like that in a way, or the bad guy or the villain in the story.
I think for me, because of my personality, I could never be the devil, or I didn't have that experience. Like I'm such a giver, and like what I've learned is I like helping other people. I'm not a crab. I like putting other people on. Like we could be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be like, hey, here go another studio, or here's some equipment, or here's the opportunity for you. So it's like you gotta find that perfect balance, because while you're also helping other people, you have to help yourself too, you know? And those people want it just as bad as you do. So you just got to keep putting in the work to get where you want to be.
Definitely. So what are you seeing now, like around the Orlando area? Like, what do you see that's going on?
What I do like is the cohesiveness. Like a lot of people are starting to come together. When I first moved here, I wouldn't say we had it that much. Like it was just like this the hottest promoter. I'm working with this person because that's my dog. But I love to see that people are linking together and coming together to do things for our community as one. A lot of people are doing a lot of things in the community. Like Dale just did the water event at Aquatica. He's working with the youth, Mello and Pressure and Tony. Like, they're really bringing the events to bring everyone together so that we could be unified, because Orlando is dope. It's a lot of talented people here. A lot of people are doing a lot of great things, and I think that it takes those people who are considered the powerhouses to lead the way, to let everybody know, like, it's safe for me to shine, it's safe for me to work with this person, because at the end of the day we're trying to reach the ultimate goal. Like, everybody wants to be successful, everybody wants money, everybody wants to make a name for themselves. So I like that we are coming together as a city to support one another. And it's not like, oh, she doing this, I can't support her. Baby, if you make a logo and I can't do it, I'm sending people your way. Or whatever it is that I can't do, if I know that you can do it, I'm going to send these people your way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, what about the females? I feel like the females are kind of doing they want to, especially business, artistry, whatever. How you feel about the women kind of putting a stamp on the city as well?
I love it, because being in the entertainment industry is a male dominated industry. Like, when I first started, a lot of people be like, did you have sex with such and such to get this interview? And I'm like, I gotta give away some poom poom just to get an interview with somebody. So just to see like women like not being afraid to be powerful, not being afraid of like people saying, oh, you're too overly independent. Because at the end of the day, like, we may have people, but we only have ourselves, right? Well, that's how I see it. Like, I got myself. I'm going to always make sure that I'm good. So to see women not really care about like the stigma of being too independent or you're working too hard, I love to see it. And I think the women here in Orlando are really doing their thing. It's so many like entrepreneurs and business owners here that's really getting a bag and really like making a name for themselves. I love to see it.
Definitely. So why is always that stigma or that narrative of you gotta have sex with a certain person to get? Why is that always a thing that goes around? Because that's been going on for years.
Because, like I said, it's a male dominated industry, and males, some men don't think with like up here, they think down there. So if they see like a beautiful woman, they may think she's weak, you know what I'm saying? Or they like, oh, she really want it, I'm gonna see how bad she want it. Because I've worked with artists too. Like, I work with Leak, I was his publicist here. I've interviewed like a lot of Orlando artists as well, and people like, which real life are you talk to? And I'm like, these are my bros. Like, it's strictly business. But I think men and women think when men and women work together that somebody has to be doing something. But I learned a long time, if I go in the game like, hey, big bro, I'm little sis, or hey, little bro, like, it's all business. We family, we love each other, we trying to get it. So yeah, I just think that men, they see a pretty girl, they gonna be like, hey, let me see what I can do. And then that's when you have to be like, look, we ain't doing that. No.
Definitely. So how you keep yourself organized with your busy schedule?
Organization. I don't know, honestly. I think I work better under pressure and in chaos. Like, I have a calendar, right?
Hmm.
Notifications will pop up. But sometimes I be forgetting, and I just don't understand, because I be like, oh, I put this in my calendar, but I just do it. I just go. I don't
Why
know.
why do we always gotta have our back against the wall for us to kind of be successful in a way?
I feel like a lot of people work better under pressure, and then for me, it's just like, look what I overcame. Even though it can be easier, but it's like we want so much out of life, and sometimes, like, my friend always tell me, you need to focus on one thing, but I'm just so talented, I can't just focus on one thing, because I know I can do so many things, and I'm always trying to see, well, how can I have residual income, how can I have passive income, what is it that I can do? Like, me and my friend who's here with me, we're like, girl, I laugh at her all the time, because she's like, I'm about to go get my HVAC license. And I'm like, girl, that's not even a soft girl. Like, what you want to do? Like, you want big boots walking around? But I just think, because like we have this certain lifestyle that we want well, I can speak for myself. Like, I want a big house. I want a nice car. I want the 5.5 acres of big house. Like, I just know that I have goals. And yes, having one stream of income is cool, but I want to get there kind of quicker. So it's like, if if I don't do it, then I'm not gonna know if I can't do it. So I'm gonna try it, and if it don't work, then I'm gonna try something else. And if this works for me, okay, cool. I got this off the ground. It's doing good. What can I do next?
That's lit. That's definitely lit. That's how I be thinking.
Yeah.
But HVAC ain't nothing to play with. Now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
It's getting real outside.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. That Florida heat is different, bro.
I work outside all day, every day. So I'm tired. Yeah.
Definitely. I know you getting sweating and all that
Who
good
lace
stuff.
be lifting, breaking
Definitely.
nails. I'm also a claims adjuster. So I go to like repair shops, another male dominated industry. I go to repair shops and write estimates for cars that's been in vehicles, like in accidents. And they like, what you doing here? And I'm like, I can write an estimate. I probably could fix your car, but that's another story for another day.
So my question to you is, you having all these great talents, like, do like guys get intimidated because you know so much?
Yes and no. I think you have to find somebody that's on your level and see the
What
hustle
level? What level is that for you though?
mentally. Like if I'm talking to somebody, I have to be careful how I word this. If I'm talking to someone, I would want them to have the same hustle as I do. And there's nothing wrong with having just a job because you could be making 150, 200,000 and that works for you. But as long as you don't come in my way, because I've had dudes that I've talked to that's been insecure. Because you know, when you working with artists, you in the studio, I'm leaving to go to the studio midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm on tour. I'm going for like a week and a half, but I need you to be secure to know that it's just business. I'm going to communicate with you. I'm going to let you know what's going on so that you could just providing you that reassurance. But when it comes to like having a partner and someone being on your level, it's not always about finances for me, at least. Like, I don't want anyone that's broke, but at the same time, you got to understand the hustle, you
Why you
know?
can't say long funds? I gotta say broke.
Low on funds. Yeah, okay. I don't want somebody that's low on funds because we have everybody have their moments. Some days we up, some days we down, but it's just like how you bounce back from it. So if you have a hustle and I have a hustle and we both trying to get somewhere, like how can we lose, you know? But some people don't understand that. It's, oh, you work too much or why you got to be in this dude's face. I don't really need that in my life. So,
Definitely. I mean, I don't know. It just I feel like us males, we gotta just be patient with the women who doing what they supposed to do.
yeah.
Cause the women out here they ain't doing what they supposed to do, and we chase those.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I think because they have more men like a chase, they want to feel wanted and needed, right? And so like some men might want the girl who's available all the time, but then I feel like people who are available, male or woman, comes with great responsibility, right? Like everybody wants to be taken care of, everybody wants to feel wanted and needed. So you have to find that balance. So like if I work hard, you know, I'm still gonna come home and make dinner and I'm gonna rub you down and be like, baby, tell me about your day. You know what I'm saying? We recap at the end of the day, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want me to be at home because then I'm gonna become a bugaboo. I don't got nothing to do. So I'm like, babe, what you doing? Where you at? Why you ain't home? So if I'm just, you know, using it as an example. Don't look at me like that. I'm using it as an example, but am I telling a lie?
I don't know. I feel like just women when they ain't got nothing to do, you right. They just sitting out of the waiting, and it's like for what?
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself busy. Idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yeah, that's true though.
Yeah.
That's facts though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cause when I ain't got nothing to do, I'm like, damn, what could I be doing right now?
Yeah.
What could like, you know?
I feel like I do the most craziest things at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You be up that late?
That's when I work better at night.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Catch me at the same time.
Like me and my friend, we redid my whole room at 3 o'clock in the morning. We painting the walls, putting together furniture. Like I work better in those nights. That's when the juices
So you're a
really get flowing.
vampire.
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff going on, so it's like it's hard for me to like really find rest.
You gotta get that 8 hours.
A good 5.5, 6 is okay.
No,
7.
they say 8 hours is the best.
I think you have to do what's best for your body.
Yeah, 8 hours.
No, that's just society. That's what the standards say. But some people can sleep for 8 hours and feel tired. I think you should, you know, your body. Like, I cannot fully sleep for 8 hours. If I sleep for 8 hours, I'm really tired. A good 6.5, 7 hours is fine. Just drink your water.
So I watched a video on it, man. They say you gotta get the 8 hours because the 8 hours are gonna give your body that full replenish that you need to go through your busy, successful day. And I've been doing it, and it's been working for me.
You feel
I guess
better?
that's just me though.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, it's been working for me.
I don't know. I'm going to try it.
Just do it one day. You
It's
ain't got,
so hard for me to sleep. I don't know why. It's really hard. I be
Yeah.
trying.
gotta read a book. Get off that phone.
I be listening to books.
Audiobooks. I'm a fan of audiobooks too.
Yeah, I listen.
Definitely. So how does a person like 10x their brand or like get themselves out there further?
I would just say right now, social media is the wave. Like I recently, well, I've had my license. I'm also a realtor.
Hmm.
So I had my license for about 6 months, and I'm like, okay, girl, because it's a lot of dues and it's a lot of bills that you have to pay. And so, like yesterday, while I was in the office, I literally text everybody in my phone, sent them a chain message like, hey, if you know somebody or if you're looking to move, I'm your girl. All referrals are appreciated. Making reels, going door knocking. Anytime you meet somebody, hey, my name's Whitney. I'm a realtor. Do you know somebody? So you just have to be your number one fan and promote yourself wherever you are, and don't think you're gonna bug anybody or be like, I don't want to be like, what's the word I'm looking for? A bother to someone. Like you are your biggest investment. And so you know where you're trying to go. And if you don't say anything, who's going to promote you? You know, like your friends could do it for you. But if you're not doing that, like her friends going harder than her. So it's just really getting out there and networking, going outside, meeting new people, having friends outside of your circle as well, because everybody need different friend groups, you know? Like I got my day ones, but I also have people who I network with at work, or I have my praying friends, and then I also have people who I just met that's pretty cool, but they're in the industry, someone that I can learn from because I don't know everything. But you've been doing this for 10, 15 years. I could learn so much just by being around you. So just networking and expanding who you surround yourself with.
Definitely. So right now, I feel like everything is oversaturated in a way, and it's like they say Florida's like the most expensive place to live.
Florida is expensive.
So like, what do you tell those people who like want to buy a house but they can't afford it right now? What they should do?
So save. I mean, it's so many programs out there. Like you got first time home buyers program. You have someone who could like help you. Like if you have a rich friend, they could write you off some money. You literally have different programs that will help you. There are also loans if you don't want to take a loan. Sometimes you can touch it to your 401, but saving, like everybody should save and have like an emergency fund set up. So when you do take
How
that
much should be
step,
in the emergency fund?
it's up to you and your goals. Anywhere from like 10 to 20 and up. 5,000, shoot, if you could do 1,000, that's good because some people don't have that. So whatever is realistic for you, you know, like if your tire go flat, you know your tire is 250 a pop, at least have 500, 800, $1,000, whatever makes sense for you.
Why you think it's so hard for people to kind of like save their money and kind of do what they need to do the right way?
I think because everything is going up. And it's so crazy because I feel like the more money you make, the more responsibilities you have. And then your taste change a little bit. So now you're acquiring more bills. But I don't think it's that people don't know how to save. I think everything literally is going up. Like the taxes on homes, your insurance is going up. You go to a store, a gallon of milk is what, like $4, $5? It's expensive. Like it's really expensive. So I don't think people don't know how to save. I think it's just the economy that we're in. I was telling my friend, like, I literally was having a ball making $500 a week, and make way more than that. And sometimes I'll be like, girl, what's going on? Like, huh?
Yeah, I remember that feeling for sure.
Literally, like making $500 a week, still paying rent, got your car note, car insurance. I don't know how I was surviving, but God did it, you know? Like, He'll make a way. And I'm so big on like watching what you say. Your mindset is everything. I catch myself sometimes because, you know, we be wanting things faster and it's not there yet. So you get in a slump and I'm like, God ain't never failed you yet. So just staying positive and speaking life into yourself and manifesting and scripting. I got a prayer closet. I have a vision board. I write in my journal. I'll text myself. Like, you just constantly have to pour into yourself and believe that you deserve everything that you want. And it'll happen. You may not see it now, but I swear to God, everything that I've ever wrote on paper has came true, except for me getting married. I'm still working on that. But everything,
Why do females want to get married so
why
bad?
not? I'm a lover girl. I'm just like a hopeless romantic. So
Why
like
you say you're a hopeless romantic though?
I am. I have like that 90s love.
Like
Like
Martin and Gina?
They was a little fun and toxic, but yeah, like I got that 90s love. Like I don't want to be outside for real. Like I would love to come home to my person and make you dinner and rub your back and we turn up and we travel and we get this money together and we pour into each other and we pray together. Like that's what I want. I don't want to be talking to like multiple people. That I've never been that girl. My intention is not that good. I don't know how to really multitask for real. Cause if I'm gonna like this person more, and that person gonna feel it, so I rather like people say don't put all your eggs in one basket, and I'm gonna contradict myself to an extent. That's true, but I feel like if you find somebody that got potential, like focus on that person. You know?
Definitely, but I'm put you in a scenario. Say you with John.
Okay.
You and John been talking. Y'all was married for 10 years,
Mhm.
and then y'all just grow apart. Where does that go from there? You've been putting in 10 years of work with this person, and then it just goes into shambles.
I always feel like if something doesn't work out, that's what you needed in that season. God was trying to teach you a lesson to make you become a better person. So even though it didn't work out with John for 10 years, I've learned so much from that 10-year relationship or marriage. When I do meet whoever I'm supposed to marry, I'm ready, you know? Because everybody's different. I might meet Richard and Richard might require something totally different from John, but some of the things are similar. So whatever I've learned in that season or what I needed in that season, it'll flow over into the next person and then you just keep learning. Everything is a lesson. It's never a L. That's why I don't post relationships. You just learn your lessons.
You say you don't post relationships,
No.
so if you're in a relationship, you're not gonna post.
I did it one time out of my 32 years of living, probably twice.
Why you don't post your significant other? What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it, but I just feel like I never understood it until now. You protect what you love.
Hmm. So if you with somebody, you're not gonna post them.
I mean, somebody's going to know that I'm with that person, but you don't got to know who. I'm not single. I'm not going to act like I'm single if I'm, dealing with somebody, but you might get a hand here and there, side profile, but it's too much stuff going on in the world. And people have like ulterior motives. They see you talking to somebody, they slide in their DM. Oh, I seen your girl. Da 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 da. Da. It could have been a business meeting.
Why? Why is it like that, dude? That's so weird to me. Cause you could post, say for instance, you and John been going good for so ever long. Y'all been dating, talking for a year, and then you finally post him, or he finally posts you.
And
Y'all been
everything
posting
go
the little
left.
hands. Why everything go
I
left?
have no idea. I think it's just how the world is. Like, I really feel like, and it's not that anyone will ever be a secret, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm with somebody, I'm proud to be with that person, and y'all gonna know I'm talking to somebody, I'm in a relationship, but you don't gotta know who for why. Why? Why is it that people? Why would you want to know?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm on my business.
See, exactly.
I don't want to know who you're talking to. I pray that everything goes well, cause I feel like,
I'm just speaking in general,
yeah,
though.
I just feel
Yeah.
like, cause I seen a couple posts on Instagram, it's like when I get I'm pop out and I'm deleting my social media. It's like I be thinking, that's how I be thinking, like, damn, like, why you gotta hide after you post your significant other?
I don't even think it's hiding. I think because of like this era that we're in right now is so different. Like sometimes I think we're living in a stimulation because it is different, like some people see you talking to somebody, they might not like you, so I'm gonna talk to Buddy because I don't like her or I don't like him, so I'm gonna try to talk to his girl. But if you didn't know who I was talking to, you wouldn't even be caring. And I feel like a lot of the music too that's out right now, like it's what a cash at. Is you gonna bust it open? Like is not a lot of substance, so it's different. It is very different right
But
now.
that's what they listen to when they go to the clubs.
I mean, crazy stuff sells, like Sexy Red. I don't really not like her, but her music is so catchy. But I'm not a Sexy Red girl. Like, I'm not screaming F my baby daddy because I don't even have a baby daddy. But even if I did, I still wouldn't be saying that. But it's so catchy, right? And then, like, even City Girls, I like City Girls. But at the same time, I don't want to pimp a guy. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
do you think they messed up society?
I don't think that they've messed up society because it's been going on since like high school, middle school. Like when you hang around older women, they like, girl, see what you could get out of Tyrone and woo, woo, woo. But I don't. Do they influence it? Yes, a lot. But has it messed it up? I think we were already headed that way.
For sure. I think it's going on since Trina popped out. That's how I feel. Trina was the
Yeah.
one that messed it up for everybody.
I don't think she messed it up. It's just honestly, it's just another view to give women because women are taught to be, and nothing's wrong with it when I say this, but women are taught to be very submissive. They're taught to only talk to this one person. And a lot of women were taught that you sometimes have to depend on a man, right? So when you have these artists like, okay, Trina out here doing X, Y, and Z, I really don't have to do all of this and still can get what I want. It switches the game up a little bit.
I feel that. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like they all just messed it up for every girl. Not every girl talking about,
Not every girl is like that though.
all right, all the Florida girls like that.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't think every woman out there is like,
They either want you to pay for their hair, they want you to buy them something to eat, take them somewhere, pay for everything. No girl, I never seen no girl, but I'm finna take this man out.
cap.
How that's cap?
That's a big cap. And if you haven't had a girl take you out,
you ever took a man out?
yes, multiple times.
All right.
If I'm dealing with you, I feel like it should be reciprocated. Like, yeah, a woman is a man's biggest investment, right? So, like, a man is naturally, if he loves you or if he likes you, he's going to naturally want to do for you. You shouldn't have to ask. I've been blessed to deal with some people where I don't really have to ask. So it feels weird to ask because I'm always, well, I had a few bad apples, but I'm just always used to dealing with people who naturally want to give because they like me. But at the same time, I feel like men should also feel appreciated. So you do for me, I'm doing for you as well.
All right.
That's simple. That's easy. That's how it should be.
That's how it should be, but
Yeah.
you one of the good ones.
Try to be.
There's like a 5%er.
I would say you can move that to a good 45.
45. You think 45 women doing what you just said?
45%. Yeah. Please don't let the internet fool you. Because I'm pretty sure, like, okay, take Carisha and Diddy, for example. She talks about all the things that he does for her, but she does for him as well. Like, I just brought my man this, or holding even small stuff like the Go Poppy sign. And I'm just using that because, City Girls and Diddy is trending at the moment. But best believe women are out here reciprocating as well.
I don't think so. Hey, but I might need to change my mindset. I don't know.
Maybe you just need to talk to like somebody different.
No, I ain't. Hey, listen. Never mind. I ain't gonna get myself locked up right now. they gonna lock me up. I'm sorry. I love y'all.
Y'all?
Yeah.
You got multiple?
No, I got female friends that look out for me.
Oh, so then there go like more than 5 because you
That's
said friends with the S.
You out of those 4 of my female
Would you
friends.
agree about 45%? No.
Thank you. Hey,
Oh my
you always got
God.
camera.
Are you serious? Oh, she thinks it's more.
Oh my goodness. Here we go with the hey.
I'm just saying.
I ain't going against the women though. Y'all
I'm just
probably
saying.
right.
What about you? What do you think?
What you think, Ryan? Hey man, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
It's more than I stand on that about a good. Yeah, I think just what you see on social media, but we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Like, yeah.
For every one, there's 6 other ones that are doing opposite. Because there's more females in the world than males.
That's true, but you gotta think of it like this. If I have something that's taking care of me, why wouldn't I want to take care of it? Because that's just like you said, it's 6 females in the world, right? So if I'm not doing my part on my end, and that's beyond, what society say women should do for men, like, oh, you need to cook, you need to clean, you need to do all of this. But it's like being in that man's safe space for real, like you can come home and it's peaceful, it's heaven. Like, don't worry, I got this, Like, I don't expect I'm lying. I don't expect my man to like always give, and never get anything in return. That's selfish, and that's not right.
It's like for the females out there who never had nothing. Once it's like, I don't want to compare y'all to that, but it's like, this is just an example. I don't want to get crucified for this, but it's just like when you give somebody something, they constantly come back for it like a cat. And you constantly give that cat, the cat gonna come back for food. So if you constantly giving that person something over and over, oh, I need this, I need money for this, or I need this, or I need help with this, or can you do this for me? It's like they're gonna constantly keep pulling it and
And
keep putting.
eventually you're gonna get tired and move. But if you, I don't want to, yeah. If you pour into that cat, right?
Hmm.
Cat are also companion animals. So like you feed the cat is gonna come on you and rub on you and rub your beard and do little tricks and stuff
Yeah,
for
cause you
you.
gave them what they wanted. But if you tell that
But they're
cat
making you
no,
feel good in return.
not always. We're
Hmm.
gonna agree to disagree on this
Okay,
subject.
yeah, we will. Let's just talk about something else because
We're gonna agree to disagree because that's how I don't know. I guess, like I said, it's good people in this world, especially females. There's a lot of good-hearted females. Don't get it twisted. But it's like for all the good-hearted, it just ruins it with the other 25,
but
27,000.
deep down inside, I feel like the 27,000 have a little bit in them, but because they don't feel safe with the person that they're dealing with. That person isn't providing them reassurance because if I'm dealing with you and you're making me feel safe and you're reassuring me, then there's nothing that I wouldn't do for you because I know that you got me and I don't want you to feel like you're in this by yourself. So just as much as you got me, I want you to feel like I got you as well.
Definitely. So it was a like thing going around saying like Florida's like the worst thing for mental health right now. How you feel about that?
I feel like a lot of people are battling things mentally. For one, it's a stigma that black people can't go to therapy, or you try to bottle stuff in because I was a victim of that too.
Hmm.
And it was more so of like I don't want to share what I have going on because I don't want nobody else to go back and tell my business, or I'll figure it out because nobody else is going to help me. And so like when you find people that is your safe haven, and it's okay for people to go to therapy too because you cannot fight everything by yourself. Like we weren't put on this earth to do everything by ourselves. And I feel like some people look for other outlets instead of like what we know. Not to get too spiritual, but when things going wrong, pray about it, talk to somebody, get that help. Like I had a friend who committed suicide and they tried to like reach out, but people didn't take you serious. And I feel like it needs to stop because everybody should know no matter what you're going through in life, somebody's always going to love you and somebody's always going to be there for you. And I feel like mental health is at a all-time high because we don't feel like we have that support, or we feel like people are going to judge us, or it's just not a safe space, or nobody's going to understand because they haven't been there. Like me and my friend, we hang out a lot. We was at the pool and we were just having a deep conversation, and one guy at the pool was you could tell something was wrong with him. Like he was fidgety, and before you'll make a joke like something off with buddy, but the more we started talking to him, he was like, oh, he was wanted for murder, and people was saying that he was doing some trafficking stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, babe, you need help. Like you need to, we gonna pray for you, we gonna speak life into you. Cause I just kept hearing him say like I'm stupid, or like I'm like, bro, why are you talking about yourself like this? And I don't know this man from a can of paint. I'm like, I keep hearing you say bad stuff about yourself. Stop it. No matter what you do, right is right, wrong is wrong. You got to take that up with God, but don't be kicking yourself while you already down. We was like, baby, you need to write in your journal. You need to get you a therapist because black men feel like they can't talk to nobody, and it gotta stop because you really can. Find you some sisters or a homeboy that you can talk to and know that you can trust, and that person be like your journal, your diary. And before I talk to my friends, I be like, do you have like the mental capacity for me to just offload? Because sometimes we be needing to get it off. Or I'll shut down. Like my friends know, like if you don't hear from me from a couple of days, then I'm going through something. But it gotta stop because that's not healthy either. So just having like those people in your corner where you can just really get it out is what's needed.
I mean, for me, being a black male, I was doing therapy for like a couple weeks. I stopped doing it 'cause I felt like I was straight after a while. But it's like I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's just like I kind of bury my problems into the work. Like
Yeah,
I
we all
don't,
do.
yeah, I don't kind of like try to talk to anybody because like It's like what I'm complaining about, just make it happen type shit.
But yeah, but sometimes you can't bottle all. You're gonna go crazy. Not speaking that over your life,
Hmm.
just anybody in general, because what you're doing is dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping, and then when the bottle gets too full, you're gonna explode. You know.
Hmm.
So like, even though you felt like you were straight because it was a temporary feel, but it's probably still some things that you can talk about, or like, a therapist is there to provide you with like outlooks or like resources of how to handle whatever problem it is that you're going through.
So how I looked at it is if, like for instance, if I keep talking about my problems, like I'm complaining almost.
No, it's
How you
not
feel
really
about that?
complaining. Now, if you're not doing nothing to
Fix it.
fix it, then that's a problem.
Mm.
But if you genuinely are still stuck on this same situation, talk about it as much as you can till you find a resolution to change. Because you could say one thing and you'd be like, "Oh, I'm straight," but you're really not straight. You're masking it, and you're keeping yourself busy so that you're not thinking about it. But how are you really healing from the problem if you're just steady working? Because that problem's still gonna be there, or however you felt, but you're too busy, and that's not good.
Mm.
So you need to let it out, or you need to like have a resolution. Like, it may be a temporary fix, but it's still more work that needs to be done. So I really think that everybody, even if you don't have like a therapist, like somebody, put it in your journal. You'll be surprised like how much better you feel after you write everything out. And then like what I do is I burn it. Like after I get all those negative thoughts, because the power of the tongue is real. How you control your thoughts is real. So if I'm writing down whatever I feel like, and if it's not nothing positive, I'm burning it. I'm releasing it, and I'm thinking of ways of how it's going to get better or how we're going to improve it.
I feel it. So what would you say to like the young women out there, like some free game? What would you say to them out there?
Mm, I would just say like love yourself, and honestly, like what I said in the beginning, like the world is yours, baby. Go get whatever it is that you want. Trust your instinct. You don't have to rush for nothing. Take your time. If you feel like you fail, get back up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Like, you're not in competition with nobody but yourself. So don't let anybody make you feel rushed to be in a place to where you are. In society right now, you got 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds making millions of dollars. And life is not always about money, but it's just about doing what makes you happy. So do what makes you happy, regardless of what that looks like for anybody. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna live your life but you. So do you. Do what makes you happy and just
Definitely.
keep going.
What you value more, loyalty or respect?
Mm, mm. Can I be like 50-50?
No.
No. I feel like respect.
Why?
You can't make people be loyal to you. But if you have respect for me, it's certain things that you will and you won't do. You could say you loyal all day, but your loyalty might not look like my loyalty. But if you respect me, you're going to move a certain way. And I feel like with respect comes the loyalty eventually. So I would rather somebody respect me than be loyal to me, because I could have you do something dumb. But because like, I could be like, "Hey, bro, go over there and handle that." You loyal? Like, no, I would want you to respect me enough to be like, that ain't a smart decision. Let's figure something else out. So I rather somebody I respect.
Would you rather be loved or feared?
I'm I'm such a Cancer. Like, I'd rather be loved. I be thinking about that. Like, I was like, why would anybody hate me, or why would anybody fear me? I'm so nice, so
You don't want to be
easygoing.
feared?
For what? What am I gonna do to you?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
out here trying to live my life.
Cancer's got a dark side to them too.
We do, but it.
Yeah, don't fix your head. That's a defense mechanism. Don't fix it. Cancer's got a dark side
We're the
to them too.
sweetest people ever. Are you a Cancer?
No,
What is your sign?
I'm Aquarius.
Oh,
What is the O for?
guys are cool.
That was so fake. Okay, I don't like that.
I don't. I ain't even gonna say that Cancers don't have a. If you get my timing wrong, like, I'm really nice, but also like, don't make me mad.
So what you think is a trap? Marriage or having kids?
Having kids.
Why?
Because when you have kids, you got to deal with that person for the rest of your life. We could easily get a divorce, or you can go upstairs in the other room if it don't work, or if we mad at each other. That's true, right? When you have kids, you kind of do got to deal with that person forever.
Nah, once they turn a certain age, I think it's up.
Let's be for real. Like, you're still going to cross paths.
I'm
That's
not
still
saying
your
18
child.
years old. I'm saying like once they
It
get
don't
their
matter the
family.
age, baby. If they want to stop, they going to stop. It could be at 1 year, 2 years, 7 months, 10 months, whatever. But I just feel like marriage is kind of easier to get away with because, like, we marry it and work out. Bye. But when we have kids, one way or the other, we're still going to cross paths. We're still connected because we have a child together, regardless if we like each other or not.
I like the way that sounds.
What about you? You put me in the hot seat.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm interviewing you though.
Oh, you're right. I'm just so used to interviewing people.
Me though, I think the kids for sure. Cause if I wanna get out of marriage, I can get out of marriage easy. But I feel like me personally, this is me giving everybody exclusive. If I have a kid with somebody, we stuck.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not trying to have kids with anybody. Or your first got to be my first.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like if I got a kid with you, we doing till death do us part. I'm putting a ring on your finger, everything, because I decided to lay down and have a kid with you.
You Haitian?
Yes.
I could tell.
Damn.
Haitians don't play no games. I love you, Sherry. Baby said first kid, we married. That's how it should be though.
No, because it's like I don't want my kid to grow up seeing another woman. Like I want them to see me and
Mommy,
their mother
yeah.
together. Like, feel me?
You make some good grill, don't you?
No,
Legume?
I don't. Legume is crazy. That's a nasty word. So like, it's legume and no.
Legume? Did I say it right?
Yeah, I don't.
You don't
cook.
eat Haitian food?
Yeah, of course.
You don't cook Haitian food?
No.
How you Zoe don't know how to cook Haitian food?
Because it's like
You can make pickles at least.
No, I don't even like pickles. For real.
Wow. I'm not even Zoe and I can cook that.
I mean,
We gotta revoke his card, y'all. I'm just
Nah.
taking over. It ain't even his show no more. So we're gonna have more people next week. If you know how to make pickles.
nah, it just Haitian food takes a certain type of person to make it. Like grandma got to make that big, or like mama got to make it. You feel me? You can't just anybody can't just cook Haitian food like that.
Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I know how to cook. I'm a cook. That's what I do for a living.
But you're a cook, but don't cook Haitian food.
No.
So how can you call yourself a cook? Because a cook is very diverse.
Yeah, you could be diverse in other areas, but not your. You ain't got to be specific in your culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
But
told you that?
I do my homework. Cause it's like a person could be black, but can they really make soul food for real?
I would hope so. Some people just don't know how to cook.
But you just came at me for not knowing how to make.
I'm
Haitian
just
food.
saying you Haitian and don't know how to make Haitian food. That's the first. I just never seen a Haitian who don't know how to make Haitian food.
There's a lot of Haitians. The next generation, we coming.
Oh.
We coming.
Okay.
But yeah,
Switch it up.
It's just like it takes a certain type of person, like Haitian mac and cheese, Haitian rice,
Haitian spaghetti so good.
Haitian spaghetti, like those type of things.
Man, my homegirl, and she made me some Haitian spaghetti one time. I had to go back for more. It was so good.
That's what I'm saying. It takes a certain type of person. She probably was in the kitchen since yay high.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the kitchen with my mama. I was
Outside
outside playing with the boys. You know what I'm
That
saying?
makes sense.
So just chill on me. Don't do me
Okay, I
like
ain't
that.
gonna do you too much.
You be cooking?
I do.
What's your favorite dish?
It depends on the mood that I'm in. I like to make like brown stew chicken, jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah. Anything. I like cooking, so it don't matter.
Definitely. So what's next for you? We in the second half of the year. We're about to go into the next half. What's next for you? What's your goals?
Just trying to sell some houses, babe. I'm trying to get some houses sold before the end of the year. That's what I'm really focusing on. It's just finding my niche in real estate. Like I'm always going to do I'm always going to do radio. I really don't do entertainment anymore. Like I don't work with artists anymore. You know, if people need graphics and stuff, I'll still do it. But right now, I think I really want to focus on like real estate and my current job, making it work for me, and then just seeing what I'm going to do next after that.
Definitely. Anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. You're home with Whitney. But no, for real. Y'all so cool, to be honest. You cute. You could dress. It was so nice coming on here. And I love that everybody in Orlando is just doing what they need to do to get it done. And they coming together. And I like that for y'all.
That
I
was
like
like
that for us.
that was like a 2016. Like, to be honest, you cool, you cute, you can dress. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
for real.
shout out to you, man.
No, shout
Appreciate
out
you.
for you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. This is great. I
No
ain't like how you
problem.
called me out though. I'm gonna just let you
Yeah,
know.
before you know what, I do have something to say
Oh, here we
before
go.
I go.
Here we
I
go.
just want you to learn how to make Haitian mac and cheese or something.
I know how to make regular mac and cheese.
So you an Americanized though?
Yeah.
Parle Creole?
No, I understand it very well though.
Wow. You was born in Haiti?
All right, this.
Okay.
All
Have a
right.
great day, guys.
Hey, this is what we're all thinking podcast. Stories behind the craft. I love y'all. Roll to 4,000. Roll to 2,000,000. We out. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Hey, what's that? Turn it up. Hey, what's that?